All right, for those of you guys that know, Orb is getting nerfed. We got a confirmation from Tico Talks, but there's not too much information on what is getting nerfed. Now, you guys have to be very careful here because they did say Orb is getting nerfed, but mainly crossbow Orb and staff Orb. So I see a lot of you guys are panicking and talking about quitting the game because you can't use your weapons anymore and etc. And in this video, I'm going to basically make sure that you guys feel at ease that it is very easy to either swap weapons or that it's not going to get hit as hard as people think. So let's just jump into it. So basically the idea is that orb crossbow is absolutely insane right now. I was doing the raid the other day and the raid was like extremely easy with the orb crossbow players because the damage is absolutely insane, right? It's like way many tiers above what a high DPS should be. Now, while it's really fun to play, it makes it really unfun for people that are not playing crossbow orbs. And trust me, you don't want everybody to play crossbow orbs because that will become really boring meta, and nobody will be able to matchmake for anything else because everybody's playing crossbow orb. So what I do think in the way they're talking about it is they have to be careful of not nerfing the orb too much because the problem is the orb is a really fun class to play and they want people to play it. That's why usually all the new classes are strong. We saw that with the spear. If you guys didn't know, spear was the latest weapon that was released before orb, and that has been really strong since the release of it. So I do think they're still going to keep the orb strong, and that's why they specifically talked about orb crossbow and orb staff and not other classes. But I think that what they're going to do is they're going to nerf a little bit of the orb but also nerf the crossbows and the staff with it. This is just speculation, but that's my thinking. If they do nerf it super hard, if they do nerf the orb really hard, the problem is that people won't play it and they want people to play the new weapon because people swap metas, which makes them money. And people are having fun with the orb. So if they do nerf it, I don't think you guys have to worry because they will probably buff it again or try to find some other balancing. So that's my idea of the orb. However, if it does get nerfed to the ground, or crossbow gets nerfed to the ground, or staff gets nerfed to the ground, because AGS are known for not being able to balance properly. Like let's say the orb gets super hard nerfed, or the crossbow gets super hard nerfed, but the orb is nerfed, so you can pair it with something else. In this game, especially if you played hyper boost servers or you boosted in the normal servers, it's very easy to swap weapons. How do you do that? Is the first things first. What you want to do is you want to go to your weapon mastery, and I just want to explain this to everybody so you guys don't panic and be like, yo, I can't play a class anymore, it's going to take me so much grind. It's not any grind at all. Look at this. The first thing you do, let's say the orb gets nerfed. I would let's say I want to play spear. I would swap the orb to the spear with the swap scroll right here. When I do the swap scroll, the spear will become 107 and the orb will become level 8. It just swaps the levels. That's the first thing you would do, right? And then for the skill books should be fairly easy to get. But let's say you don't have skill books, you have things level 5. What you can do right here, guys, is you have a swap function. Swap. And with the swap function, you can change to whatever you want. So if you want to swap to, let's say, where is the spear? Here's the spear skills, okay? If you want to swap to this, you can use the skills conversion skills swaps to swap it. So you can swap into spear if you don't want to play orb anymore. And then for the weapon, you're like, what about the weapon, Spin? I mean, my weapon is max level. I got it for free. What can I do? Either you can work on a tier 3 weapon, but if you don't want to work on a tier 3 weapon, all you have to do, guys, is you go to the sync system. We have a sync system in here. You'll put your old orb in there, right? You put your old orb in there or your other weapon. And then look at this. I have a tier 3 bow, right here. If I want to swap to it, it's level 0. I just put it in here. And it's level 12. And then all I have to do is trade it out. And if you look at the trades right now for weapons in general, they're pretty cheap. I think it's like 40, 30 lucent. And you can get this by just playing the game or doing the open world dungeons. You can get the trades for it. So if you want like, let's see, a critical hit chance. Let's see here. Weapons, 55 lucent each. And I think if you do epic ones, it may be even cheaper, 20 lucent each. But just go for the 50 lucent. So you can fully trade out a T2 weapon with around 300 lucent, 200 lucent, something like that. That's it. And once you've done this, you have a new class. That's it. There's no extra stuff. There's no crazy stuff. Most of the DPS gear that you would get from the tier 2 chest will work on your new gear if you're playing the DPS. But it's that simple to swap. So don't panic too much. If it does get nerfed, it's not the end of the world. You can still play a class that's just really good, which is strong. We're just into the game, so it's very easy to swap. What I do think about the nerf, I think the best idea for the nerf, and I talked about this on my stream, the best idea for the nerf would be to nerf the crossbow, because crossbow has been strong for a long time. It's still strong, but nerf it, so it's still viable, but now it's like completely OP. And then the problem is if they just nerf the orb, it's gonna be bad. It's not gonna work with many classes, right? But if they just nerf orb a tiny bit, staff a tiny bit, and crossbow a tiny bit, I think it's gonna be really good overall, and we'll see it more balanced. Most likely, this is what's gonna happen, guys, and this is just a reality of playing Throne of Liberty for a long time. Is when they do this, when they actually nerf a class, they barely nerf it, so it's still super OP, and that's what's gonna happen. Like back then, they tried to nerf Fury classes, they tried to nerf Spear, and every time it's still broken. It's still hella OP. So my thinking is that it's most likely still gonna be really OP, so you can still play your crossbow orb or your I don't know, staff orb. But worst case scenario, there is a way to get out. Okay, so do not panic about it. Just wait to see what's gonna happen when the update comes out about the nerf. I will be making videos explaining you guys more in detail what the nerf is going to be, so you guys don't have to worry and just chill with the news. But I seen a lot of you guys in the comments and discords and Reddit just panicking about like, oh my god, I just started on the orb, I just started grinding, I'm gonna lose everything, I'm gonna quit. Like, there's no need to. Okay, I just want to make this video explain to you guys how you guys can swap if you guys need to. Again, it's super simple, very easy to do, so do not panic, and it's gonna be a good time. Thank you so much for watching. Check the video right here. I'll be streaming today, so come and tune into the stream. It's really fun, we have a good time, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.